Alright, today we are playing more Aftermath. Let's do it. Alright, that's a fast 45 to 100, I'll take it. Hello, located in Nairo. Aftermath is a W level, Aftermath an L level. Okay. I don't know who's right or wrong here. I'm not sure who the bad guy is. See, that UFO is difficult. You have to beat it still. You have not beat Aftermath, really? I thought if I'm playing it, just have it beaten. Yeah, what progress do you have on it? See, I think this level is pretty fun. But the ship is kind of a choke point. In fact, one of the larger choke points I've ever seen. But you know what, it's a 1.9 level, what do you expect? I mean, like, not even that, just every extreme team has choke points. WQ, oh, you recognize it? Looks really funky to play with, though, that is pretty true. But Aftermath only has like one difficult cube section, and it's kind of just an orb click, so I think it works fine. I'd love to beat like a super hard level using this cube though sometime, that would be funny. Alright, cool. That cube section's pretty hard still. Aftermath, oh yeah. Yeah, it has a robot in it. Well, still. Same difference, right? Around the same era. 30 to 100, oh nice, that's a good 12%, alright. That's not too much from zero, but zero isn't, playing from zero and this isn't like way too, actually the pre-drop is kind of hard for me. Even though it's literally just straight flies. Wild Rose and you'll beat a bunch of mid streams, alright, that's fair. Wild Rose will be a new heart, nice, good luck with that. What's up, the Ishwar? Sorry, Shelly, you are very, very late. Went snorkeling? Oh, nice, that sounds cool. So you're tired? Yeah, that's fair. Did you see any cool fish? Also, does anybody know here, like, what are the best save device settings? Because I can't figure it out. I've been messing around with that, and then sometimes I just screw up my save device. Like, I don't really know what to listen to. Tutorials will say, like, different things. Dang it, why am I, struggling? There's cool fish, nice. Oh, turtles. Turtles are very cool too. 5 to 6 days are gonna be so chopped at it. Yeah, this before playing Aftermath, I didn't play GD in like a whole last week. So Aftermath is kind of my unwashing attempt, which I think I'm pretty unwashed by this point. Yeah, low-key, this is not easier than Sakub and Hell. Not for me. Sakub and Hell is just so basic. This isn't that basic. Alright, I'll keep warming up for a bit and then go from 0. Just use default settings? Really? And you beat a lot of hard ass souls with that too. Well, I guess that works, huh? 8,000 hertz and around 4,900. Okay. What about like the trigger and release and setting all that? Do y'all just ignore that? You're at camp for 5 days. What if you could sneak your GD setup into there? Why is UFO so hard? Oh, what's up, a random person? How's Aftermath been treating you? Not too bad, not too bad. Phones weren't even allowed? Damn, that's crazy. You ignored the trigger and stuff? Damn. Only thing you do is just say your calibration to sit. Okay. Mine is at like 10k, which I don't know if that's like high or not. I just heard that like do a normal click, and for some reason mine goes all the way to 10,000 with just a normal click. I feel like something's like a little bit different about mine. I don't know. What does the calibration even do? I don't even know what it does. Avoid saying anything given that men should have a good experience with Sakub and Hell. Well, this level's longer. And so far, I'm not finding this as enjoyable as Sakub and Hell. Like, you want to see you play your favorite levels just to see how you do? Like, what's your favorite level? Is it Envy or whatever it's called? What's this thing? It was a giant ass projector screen. Play GD on that. That'll definitely work. Oh, come on. That would have been a cool run. Helios and Aku Envy's up there now. Okay. I do not know what Helios is. Obviously I know what Aku is. Maybe I'll do that. Play GD in front of 300 Christian kids. Yeah, great idea. Loop out this long house and they hear the knock. You'd be so cooked. Literally just show them like any top one. And yeah, that's definitely a great idea. Why does my ship feel like it has a mind of its own? I like how it says GG question mark there. Already got 23 to 100. Yeah, from this ball. That was a tough run to do though. Start playing Garif, you would have gotten hardcore. Yeah, Garif is a great idea. Bet you're the best one in the room though at GD. Yeah, probably. End. Question mark. It is possible to die to that last click. I've done it before from runs. Little runs. Hello to Cube. Your clicks sound like gunshots. They do. I don't know. My table's like hollow on the inside. I actually like might just need to switch tables. I do not know what to do about it. You're probably the only one with 1 KD plus hours in GD. Probably terrible flex. I think it's a go-to flex. I disagree. Ever say it's at a default because you think it's better to just get used to your settings rather than constantly tweak it and never getting used to it, especially? Yeah, that's true. I don't really constantly tweak it, but then sometimes I'll just be like, let me see if I can make it a little better, and sometimes I'll screw it up. Hello, Black Blog. JD, welcome. Hello, Excited Pencil. Why you click so loud? Because I use a SEO device, I kind of have a weird table, and I slam my SEO device. Because I do better when I slam it harder. If I do this to 100, that would be so pointless. Okay. I kind of glad I didn't do that to 100. Because they are, that is true. Loud clicks make your brain tingle. We're GD players, okay? We should be very used to loud clicks, right? Loud clicks make me happy. I hate watching GD completions that don't even have clicks. That actually pisses me off so much. Like, if I don't want to hear clicks, I'll just watch a showcase. Why is this transition impossible? Alright, I think I'll go from 0 now. And then come back to it in a bit. What's a SEO again? It's like that thing with 3 keys on it. That's good for GD. The last thing you're used to is slamming your desk. The last thing I'm used to is just throwing my mouse. That's what I do when I rage. Your SEO comes in a close second. Yeah, same. Loki just use mouse. I used to use mouse, but I find SEO a lot better. Yeah. I tried. I mean, yeah, I used mouse until I tried to do Sonic Wave, and it was just so damn hard to use mouse. when I switched to Sayo, and it was a lot better. I actually got the advice from Denny to not use a mouse. I asked Denny, how do I get good at GD? And one of the main things he said was, try not to use a mouse. Alright, we got to the ship pretty quickly, that's cool. Hello, Freezy. Why are we using that language? Funny thing about this level is it's not even red and black, it's like more orange. Had to stay for 6 months before you decide to switch from your mouse, really? It took me like, I think a month. It actually took me a bit of time. Because it's a really Sigma, it is not Sigma. I'm gonna jump from an easy demon to an insane demon. I mean, I know quite a few people have done that, so you could probably actually pull that off if you wanted to. I don't recommend jumping, but it seems like jumping works for like 50% of GD players, so don't just take my word for it. No! I've slammed my mouse so much when raging that like I can barely even use the right click button on it anymore. Like it's hard to yeah. No, I literally can't right click on it. Thankfully I have like an older mouse that I could just replace with. Everything crazy too. Is that insane demon? Current Heart says infinite circles. She should probably try to do something a little bit harder. Because I know infinite circles, I'm pretty sure that's like quite a different skill set than crazy too. Not a real hell level. I mean, it's a better hell level. I like the color orange more than red. You should let a wheel spin. Choose your next extreme. Maybe, I don't know. Everyone still says don't jump. That's true. Every jumper. Oh, yeah. I guess a good amount of them do. Yeah, that's true. They say it's a bad idea, and I regret it. Jump from 9 circles Agu on mobile was a decent time. I mean, that's not like too. That's still a big jump though, but not like an absolutely massive jump. First wave this level like hella inconsistent. Not really, as far as I can tell. It was whenever I like first was trying it, but that's kind of how everything goes. It took me a bit long to get used to. I'm still not perfect at it though. I wonder how Gestalt will feel about me playing this. I know he's not like the biggest fan of this level. He did not enjoy Aftermath, yet he decided to try Thanatos after, which is by the same exact creator. Not really sure why he did that. Now you have to hold into that. See, I low-key want to go for a Thanatos, but I know it's not fun, so probably shouldn't do that. I like the song a lot, though. You're jumping anyway. All right. Well, good luck. You'll probably be fine if you do that. Haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, he joins like every so often. Not super into GD anymore. Plus, it's like midnight for him whenever I stream. Jump too low doesn't matter if you play low. Learn the entire thing. And some are so consistent. Be some easier levels. I would say be some easier levels. That's just my advice, though. That boosts your skill in the part you're lacking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally try to get good at like as many skill sets as you can. I mean, there's not really like that many different skill sets in this game. Forced to be night terrors by the one guy who I do not know what you're saying. You should go for one of your levels someday. Of how hard is Force of Hopes again? I don't really know. Oh, you have other layouts that are like Extreme Demon, right? That could be cool. Are they fun though? Is the question. Because the duels will look really fun, and then the other parts look fun. So they look fun. But not everything is as fun as it looks, you know. Was that the ship to 100? Or every time I do a good run on this level, I forget where I'm even playing from. Yeah, it was. Nice. Another ship to 100. That's cool. And I'm still kind of consistent at this. A robot to ship transition, so I should practice this even more. Okay. Literally just go high on this yellow orb. I think I'm supposed to click the first two blue orbs. What am I saying? Late, and then the yellow orb early. Those are hella intense. Yeah, they look really cool though. 2.2 might have broken some of your levels. Oh yeah, that's always a possibility. So confident in jumping to crazy too. Nice. I saw he's been stuck in the yard for so long. Kind of feel bad for him. Only taking like 5k attempts. Well, I mean. He like comes back to the game like every few months, it seems like. Sometimes he just picks it up, but he's not like consistently playing. But I mean, to be fair, you've obviously trained your skill a lot more than he has. Still, 5k attempts on Yata is pretty damn insane. Share some of that skill with me, please. Just order a save device? Oh, nice. Yeah, save device will help you out a lot. At first it'll feel a little awkward, but then after you get used to it, you'll never want to turn back. How do you auto run from 53 to 90 that you never uploaded because you're waiting for 53 to 100? Oh, really? 53 to 90 is, for being a freaking mobile player, that's really good. Like, wave and ship on mobile are just impossible. Everything else is obviously a lot harder, but especially wave and ship. Alright, one thing I don't really like about this level is this transition from this duel to this mini portal. I don't know why, it just feels kind of inconsistent. Alright, we shall go from 0. Hellish gameplay for mobile? Yeah, definitely. It felt really satisfying to play. Oh, that's cool. Maybe you should beat the entire level then, right? My terror sucked a lot. You hate the experience like more than... Is that a level? I've not heard of that. Wait, I was the top 160Hz mobile team for the longest. It was? Oh yeah, I kind of remember that now. Until Crimson Planet? Yeah. Isn't Crimson Planet being on 60 Hz? Oh yeah, that was literally just what you're saying. Yeah, that's just absolutely insane. You're on 90 Hertz. To be fair, still 90 Hertz is not a lot at all. How big do you think the difference between 60 and 90 is? Dang it. An insane demon made by... Oh, that person has some of the worst gameplay ever. Yeah, I don't like that person's gameplay. Never did. I'm going to start playing Wild Rose during stream. Nice. Good luck. Ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum bum. This part of the song still gives me flashbacks to 96 on Bloodbath and 94. About to say something worse. Gigantic, your experience has become so much more accessible. Look on 6, you were stuck with... Oh, really? Yeah, I know that, like, hertz are, like, in the lower range, it makes way more of a difference. But, like, for me, switching from 144 to 240, I didn't really feel a difference. But I think there's, like, a little bit of a difference. But, like, 60 to 144 is absolutely insane difference. Pick up hash rate backup and it was much easier, although you still hate it. You hated it, damn. Which is surprisingly easy. 90 Hertz has basically removed the biggest mind block. Oh yeah, that's very cool. Friend made a level call. Can you even upload a level with the slur in the name to the servers? Oh, let me go somewhere. Come on. Got auto deleted? Oh, really? Let's go. How many ships do club set monsters eat on a daily basis? I've always wondered. If we were to account for every ship death by a club set monster, how many deaths would that be? That would be a pretty big sentence. Hello, Biscuit. I'm not gonna read that whole name, but welcome. I feel like him just got 64 to. Oh, really? Okay, that's good progress. Yeah, I think you could definitely do that. That's a really good question. It is, right? Depends on the club set monster. I mean, just any type of club set monster. 1-0 level, yeah. It is a classic. See, I kind of understand why there's some people who think 1.9 was like the best time of GD, because everything was just a lot more accessible back then. Like as cool as like levels are these days, in the old days, it just seemed so accessible, you know. Ah, why do I get scared every time I get to that one portal? That's not even like the hardest part of that ship. The hardest part is the stuff after. Alright. Back to math. Check the recent tab. I'm not gonna check the recent tab. Probably in the billions, probably. The club set monsters and club set probably don't eat too many ships, so the club set monsters Acheron probably, yeah. I think that's definitely true. I don't know. But like, who plays Acheron? Not many people play Acheron. But like everyone's played club set though, so I'm not sure if you're right about that. See, I could definitely see where you're coming from, because the people who do beat Acheron definitely get the club set monsters numbers up, but there's just so many people who've played club set. What about this guy right here, this club set monster? Literally the first club set monster in this level. He's also in Cataclysm, so that helps him out a little bit. But he is at the end of Cataclysm, so he probably doesn't get that much. I feel like this guy should have a name. He's so iconic. You play Acheron 11 to 24 just for fun. Do you dodge the ship a lot? There's a lot that you're really gonna like. I'm not gonna search for whatever it is. There's like a billion levels in the recent tab. Literally every level's in the recent tab. I could probably find Aftermath in the recent tab if I search for like 100 hours. not getting anywhere. Can't imagine too many, unfortunately. What are you talking about again? The Glove Set Monster stuff? Yeah, you're probably right about that. Give you the ID. I'm probably not going to check that right now, but... Because I don't want to start a whole level quest thing. But if you want me to see a certain level, just DM it to me in GD, the ID. Hello, Aiden. You're playing Valorant. Oh, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Gonna play more Valorant. Who would have guessed that either? Never saw that coming. So why do I struggle with getting consistent at pre-drops? I don't know. Good question. I need to see like a geometry dash therapist. Maybe that could help me. Like a club set monster, tell me what to do. How am I dying to that? That gap is like bigger than gaps on Electroman Adventures. At one point, Jailbreak was in the reset. It was though. It was. Cooler than 80 because you don't play Valorant. I mean, I think we all are, right? Hello, my Melody fanboy. Welcome. How many times am I gonna see this dude right here? I'm actually getting kind of annoyed of just seeing this guy's face over and over. Can't even imagine the type of beef that Doggy has with the Grief Club Set monsters. The ones that just like are hidden in the spikes at the beginning. We can just see their eyes. Therapy dash, yes, that's true. What club set monsters do y'all have the most beef with? Everyone's gotta have at least one, right? Shoot, I don't even know what mine would be. It would probably be like the first club set monster at Cracks Par on Bloodbath. Because Sonic Wave doesn't have any. Dude, it's been like ages since I last got to the ship. Oh my god. You got the eyebrow raise? Yeah, he's always looking at me funny. I don't really like the way he looks at me. Oh my god, I'm actually getting a little bit bored. 66 Club Set Monster in Promethean. I have not seen that one. I gotta check that out though. Yeah, like all the ships in Promethean are hell, aren't they? Sonic Wave should definitely have some Club Set Monsters. That would be fire. Like, it's hard to see 9 Circles levels having Club Set Monsters though. It just doesn't really work. But there are some, right? You're eating popcorn. Nice. You're looking at us like you just asked him a stupid question. I know. But you had PTSD from Promethean. If I remember correctly, I don't think Nairo actually hated it that much. Is that true, Nairo? Maybe I'm misremembering. my god, why can't I log in? Oh. Breathe is actually kind of fun, especially since you got a little lucky with the last ship. Nice. That's surprising. Y'all cracked at GD. I think everybody here besides me. That freaking gap! It's like a Sakubin Hell. Yeah, okay, no, it's not, but still. It's like one of the easier gaps in Sakubin Hell. Oh my god. What is it? J slur? Yeah, Freezy said it. Now type it in chat. No, don't type it in chat. But they're screaming? Really? Why? I just can't with this. Why can't I even pass the ship at the beginning? My enjoyment rating is slowly going down as we speak. Starting, I do not know how to say it. What is that? Almost exactly like for me. Oh, okay. What's your least favorite extreme team that you'd be like zero interest in beating? The least favorite one that I'd beat. Obviously, Sonic Wave was by far the most difficult and the roughest, but that's just because it's hard. Clock Tower was probably the one I least enjoyed. Actually, no, hopping over puddles was worse. Yeah. I don't remember. Whatever the enjoyment ratings I gave them were, I'm pretty sure I gave hopping over puddles a lower one. Yeah, that's the least I enjoyed beating one. Oh my god. Deco wise though, or just like everything but gameplay wise, my least favorite is probably like Bloodbath. I don't know. Bloodbath is not bad for its time, but I haven't really beaten any extremes with like terrible deco for their time, I'd say. What's a dream level you want to beat? Like whenever you beat you'd be fine quitting GD. Probably a non-existent level. What I would love to do is verify my own really hard solo extreme demon. So that would be a level that currently doesn't exist. I have a few ideas for what that level would be, but I don't know which one of those ideas I would choose. Okay, now I died to that. You just definitely will and try because how awful it seems. Well, probably Phobos. Yeah, probably Phobos. I've heard some pretty bad things about that. It was an impossible wave challenge instead of ship. Oh, damn. Kind of like Sakubin Hell. Except what you're doing is probably way harder than Sakubin Hell. Personally, Anathema. Anathema is a really good Yeah, that's definitely a dream level for me. Hardest rated invisible level, it's kind of obvious. What? Oh yeah. Wait, that's actually, yeah, that's very fair. That would definitely be worse than Phobos. Oh wait, I think I would go with Eon. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I don't have the time to play frickin' Eon. Like, I'm not trying to spend that long just to get like one good attempt. Yeah, Eon just seems really miserable. Phobos ain't that bad, really. Really. I don't think I've heard anybody who enjoyed it. Yeah, but actually, yeah, Phobos is definitely not the worst when things like Eon exist and that one invisible level you said. Go-Bird, another invisible level. Stuff like that. Not deca-wise, but gameplay-wise. Well, you can never really fully tell if the level's awful gameplay-wise by watching it. I guess some levels you could. Like, check Steam, I think is, like, pretty obvious. Slime Club Step is pretty obvious. That's dumb dying there. 46 and 96. Oh, that is really good still. Wow. You did a practice run on Astral Divinity is what you probably meant to say. Gameplay software probably not going to be there anytime soon. We're probably just going to get it done. I mean, you could still never fully tell by practice run, but you could probably get a good idea, yeah. What do y'all think makes gameplay bad? For me, the biggest thing is definitely bugginess. Like, if there's any bugs in a level, that just ruins it for me. There's actually a bug. At the 35% ship transition, sometimes you'll just die. Like, completely out of your control, but it's really rare on this level. No! Oh my god, dude. That was really random. Wow, okay. I had no chance there. I did the ship wrong. And I did not set myself up well. Okay, that's really good still. Wow. Wow. Balancing. I mean, I enjoyed Sakup in Hell, so I wouldn't completely agree with that. But bad balancing is bad for sure, yeah. Okay, so the method here is you gotta go late with these two orbs, and then early with the first one, and it actually sets you up on a really good trajectory. So anyone who's gonna go for Aftermath, you should keep that in mind. I should have done that from 0, and then I might have actually beaten it. I passed the cube though, that's surprising. The cube is hard. Didn't even realize, yeah. I didn't even realize I was getting far for a while. That was random. Come on. Okay, let's update the title. Where can I find the Aftermath stream? Okay. Wait, what did I die to? It was 74, right? Yeah. Aftermath 74%. Okay, there we go. Why does Awesome Meme cook up some of the best levels ever? That's actually pretty true. Yeah. That person makes some very, very cool levels. Dude, that's really freaking dumb. I actually passed the ship and just instantly died. Oh my god. Is Go at 50? Go is still at 50, because it's really hard to pass the ship. So yeah, 50 is pretty far. Hope that one Spanish guy is a Discord server. Well, I think that he should just be banned from like everything. I hope he doesn't even have a Discord account. He does. Do people unironically talk in that? In the Discord server? Alright, click later. He has the, oh, okay. Yeah, that explains why he has sent interesting messages before. Including one of the most iconic quotes in GD history. Alright, how long have we been here for? A bit over an hour. Hello, J Diamond. Do you eat oranges? You do? I don't really eat that much. Watching your videos and you like it, plus the thumbnails are very good. Oh, appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Hopefully, I could beat this level right now so we can, have another video soon. Saying the Amber Alert yesterday for a missing child after. Oh, really? Police officers really still lacking. That is quite silly. Sally doesn't have a sir. Well, that's probably a good thing, actually. Hello, I don't know how to say her name because that's a different language, but welcome. Have a video idea? The best and worst levels using every main level song. That's actually a pretty cool video idea. What would those levels even be, though? That's all that uses blast processing is probably Quanti's processing. It's Georgie? Alright. Welcome, Georgie. It's Bulgarian. Okay. I thought it was Russian. I don't know why. Is your name Russian or Ukrainian? We just assume the wrong things. Did you miss the 74? I think so. I don't think many people saw that. Have an even better one making a fake. Wait, what? That is not Geometry Dash content. Did you make all of these icons or is this a random texture pack? I made all of them. These are not a random texture pack. Took a long ass time to make, but I say it was worth it. Yo, let me get somewhere again. That was Ukrainian. That was Russian. .38 is difficult. What's the hardest part of Aftermath? Literally the part I just died to. And it's not even close. The 35 ship is by far the hardest. If all these original characters as Clig, you wish you could do that. We're trying to learn all that. Yeah, it's pretty complicated. There's like a Aerma tutorial. I don't know how you say the YouTuber's name exactly. AERMA. Made a tutorial on it and then had to draw all the icons too. It's a bit complicated. No, not all of them are original characters. A lot of these are Mario and Donkey Kong Country characters, but yeah, I mean, some things like this, these are original. Things like these ones are not original. Some of them are, some of them aren't. The Bulgarians invented. Oh, really? I didn't know that. One thing that keeps calling me in. What are you talking about, Freezy? I used this straight flying at the beginning so hard. Oh my god. Okay, you're supposed to keep really spamming calling you when a block is never is school. Oh, really? That kind of sucks. If it's getting really annoying, just turn on airplane mode and you won't get notifications. Or silence, like the messages app. Turn on silent mode, stuff like that. Okay, trying. Do you want a pro tip? I do want a pro tip. Why wouldn't I? I swear to God, if it's don't touch the spikes or just click at the right time. If I had a nickel for every time somebody told me that, I'd be a freaking trillionaire. Hey, why might I hit that click? That click is not too difficult. He's like the biggest snitch. Oh, that's annoying. Dude, where's consistency? Here it is. Be alive or else you haven't be in stereo madness. Be alive in Geometry Dash or just in general. Does anyone else show it anytime they see the word L because of all the allegations? It's not even like allegations, it's all like proved, right? Yeah, that is probably the worst thing about this level is that that name is in there. Pro tip, don't touch the spikes. Oh my god. You don't care if you get in trouble, just tired of spamming. That has to be reasonable, right? In the IRL, okay. I do see what you're saying, I guess. I mean, I've been Stereo Madness before. Pro tip, just click at the right time. Pro tip, just beat the frickin' level. Pro tip is literally just do everything right for one attempt and then you'll beat the level. Pro tip: have a life. I don't think GD players have that. Pro tip: no clip at all. Great idea. Oh, what's up, Devil Shark? Welcome back. Okay, we got a little further in that time. You didn't know GD players don't have lives? I thought everybody knew that. Do you know Ukraine used to be bigger than Russia? And, oh, really? I did not know that. Pro tip: block the biggest. Yeah, that's a good idea. So if I just click at the right time, I'll beat the level pretty much. Oh, nice. I died to the first click. Is it just a teacher will just be laughing because you don't care? I mean, could the teacher do anything bad about it? Remember you? I recognize your name. You've been here, like, were you here back in the Sonic Wave streams? I think I recognize your name. Been making good progress in building your 11 minute long list, Demon. Damn. Are you gonna finish that? Because that sounds hype. Since I know you can cook. I hope you finish that. Did you beat Sonic Wave? Yeah, I beat Sonic Wave back in January, thankfully. If I hadn't beaten Sonic Wave then, oh god, I don't even know what I would be doing. Would I just still be playing Sonic Wave? No! Oh my god, dude! I get so scared whenever I get there. Oh my god. See, the funny thing was, whenever I first played that UFO, I was like, oh, this part's super easy. But then it just doesn't really get that consistent. So, no, it's actually not easy. That part's difficult. I got about 10-20ish more minutes, something like that. The teacher's like, we're so glad to have you back. You're like, who is it? Who is we? That is true. If it ends up how you want it, it has potential to be like by far your best. So that would be really cool. I hope so. Maybe GD Awards worthy, but like you have to be a little GD Awards worthy. Well, see, I can say that seeing you in the GD Awards would be very epic. But GD Awards isn't even fully about quality. It is a lot about popularity. But also, you'll get popular if you make really cool levels, so that could work out. Skeletal Shenanigans is definitely winning Best Medium Demon. There's no doubt. I don't care what comes out the rest of this year. Honestly, I don't have a problem with that. I can't really think of a better Medium Demon from this year. Maybe I'm just not remembering right, but there was a lot of really good Medium Demons last year. This year, not as many. Pronouncing Anathema wrong the whole time, really? Is it pronounced like Anathema? Yeah, am I pronouncing that right? Put up with this kid for like 2 more years until you're finally free from it. That's unfortunate. Does anybody else here play with their middle finger? For some reason I find playing with my middle finger way more comfortable than my pointer finger. I know that like most people play with their pointer finger. Wait, no, that's not even worth practicing. That's literally just not that hard. Just hit that one orb later, and then hit the other orb earlier. Aftermath, Excenity, Afterclism. Why does it say Afterclism there? Anathema? Wait, what? Are you serious? Anathema. I don't think so. I swear I've heard people say it like anathema so much. It has to be anathema. Come on. I mean, you can easily clickbait an 11-minute long list demon. You know, that's true. That's true. Especially if it's a list demon 11 minutes long, yeah. Are you gonna get WizKid to verify? Because I know that WizKid likes a death sentence, right? No, I went way too high on the ship again. Oh my god, dude. How did I mess that up twice? Like the same exact death. Oh my god. Oh well, we got another really good run today. Let's practice that more. Because clearly I've not played it enough. Okay, so like why does it feel like my strategy for this part just doesn't work from 0? Huh? Okay, hit this late. That didn't work. I'm actually just gonna blame the level right here. This transition is pretty inconsistent. VC probably not. If it weren't for your friend, is absolutely insane. Wait, what are you talking about? It's in a theme. Yeah, it is, right? Are you gonna join the VC for a cool wheel you're gonna spin for some Valorant related wheel or what? Trying to get their hands on a little boo-boo, of course. Thinking about possibly contacting Nepessa because he really wants to verify a long wall. That would be very, very cool. You're instantly gonna get famous for that. If you get Nepessa to verify it. Yeah, Nepessa's done Eon, right? He's like really good at nerve control. Unless I misremember. I'm pretty sure he's done Eon, right? Okay, why is my strategy here so weird? You just have to end low. Alright, let's keep going. It's a swag real I do not trust. You had the urge to play Vernus, so we're gonna learn the first way. Yeah, the urge. I've had the urge to play Vernus too. And I literally couldn't do anything on it, so yeah. This very cool wheel. You should join for like 5 minutes just for the wheel. If it's a GD related wheel, I already know that it's like just for fun and you're not actually going to commit to whatever it is. And if it's another wheel, I don't know what that is. You'd be able to boo-boo circles? Oh, let's go. Made so many levels and never ever finished any, like 300 plus. Yeah, I have a lot of unfinished ones too. I think we all do, right? Have you ever made a level before? Because one of your main goals is to get at least... Oh yeah, I've made 2 epic raid extreme demons. I've spent at least 1,000 hours in the editor. I made a lot of levels. There was a lady with a 24 karat gold blue, even though it's clearly spray painted. My god. He was verifying return 0 and that was still alive. Are you talking about Nepessa? Or who? Unrelated wheel, but it could be interesting to see. Is it a Valorant wheel? Most forgotten GD player that you remember? I don't know. I don't really have any. Kind of a Eugen. You can send a video in the Discord. Wait, what are you talking about? You pour window cleaner? Oh, the little boo-boo thing. It's not a Valorant wheel. Yeah, I'm not going to freaking figure that out. It's okay. I'll try to. It's not. Okay, so if it's an odd number, and then if it's an even number, then you're lying. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's an even number, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, I see. All those knots are to emphasize what you're saying. Yeah, I got it, Aiden. Alright, got about 10 more minutes here, something like that. Rad does math 1-1. Those knots weren't to cancel each other. What? I don't even understand what you're saying at this point. You're making it so complicated. There's one val wheel and one GD wheel that you would follow for sure. On mod. Oh my god. Do you think I'm gonna fall for this for like the 10th time, Aiden? You are at 2 strikes, by the way. I'll lie about one more deal, and you're losing mod. Why'd your brother literally last thing while trying to watch a stream? Yo, I don't know. Your brother should not be watching that, though. Now, like, the GD wheel isn't revolving around me doing anything this time. Oh. Then it's not interesting. Tell me what the wheel is about, and then maybe I'll slightly consider joining the VC. Alright. Well, we got 74 times 2, we got far, and now we're not getting very far. He was revolving around. Therefore, I have to do something to break it. You're pretty sure Donald Trump is banning anime in the US? Are you serious? On pirates? Oh, well, I mean, pirate sites make sense, kind of, right? Do you really have to pirate it? From college? Oh, oh, damn. Your brother's pretty old then. I mean, compared to us, at least. Basically, watch what he wants, but like, and so, yeah, like, bro, watch something else. Yeah. No, that's true. The wheel's about the fave GD player for like a month. Oh, okay. See, I mean, anime is like what you're talking about. If it's just purely about being inappropriate, no. But if there's just some bad part in it, that's kind of there for no reason, but it's not like what the whole show is about, I could see that being fine. Okay, we need one more good run. You watch on anime pirate sites? Oh my god. Join VC. Can you not ask me? I will join if I want to join. I will not join if I don't want to join. Like your loves and realize that you watch you for a member through time and seeing jailbreak on Vibrant. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah. I think I'm definitely more known for making levels, so I'm really surprised you didn't actually know those levels at first. Because I feel like everybody who finds me from my levels. Used to pirate GD like when what? How do you even pirate GD? Still ashamed of myself to this day. Well, I mean GD is like a $4 game. It's not that big of a deal. What about like Chainsaw Man? The show's like 70% action, but then characters' actions are. Yeah, I don't know, Aiden. I know that some of the animes you like are have some interesting parts in them. Alright, a bit more playing. So pirate GD until after years, like 2023, finally bought it and just to use a geode. Really? How do y'all even pirate this? I do not get how y'all do it. I remember back whenever I was like younger and really gullible, I searched up how to get GD, and I just like went to some sketchy ass website. Thankfully, I don't think I actually installed anything and got any viruses. I don't really remember though, but I think it was fine. Half anime shows are 70% suggestive filter. What does that mean exactly? Like, inappropriate? Because while we were on a flight, he was screaming. There was a... Wait, what? Are you serious? Oh, he was screaming that? Okay. Do not scream that in public. That is a terrible idea. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I've made jokes with my friends about, like, lip balm. BALM, but like don't scream it out loud. What about The Amazing World of Go? Well, most of it's average cartoon, but sometimes we yeah, that's true. I don't know. 2.2 is still fresh. Oh yeah, that's like when Geoda came out, right? Geoda was so random. Like. One person in my Discord just randomly sent a video playing multiplayer GD. I was like, how the hell did you do that? I want to do that. Honestly, I haven't played on Globed in a really long time. I don't know why. Sometimes it's just a little distracting seeing other names. And I don't know, the completion just doesn't look as clean whenever you have random other icons in the background. Alright, almost done here, almost done. Not really getting far anymore. Peak GD for you is right now? Do you think it's like GD's at its peak? Your parents had to explain the flight attendant that he was joking, that's the story of really? All because of your brother? My god. You're not playing it at all? You're instead of playing Val and watching your rad stream. Wait, you're not playing GD? Really? Well, yeah, I mean, do you even play GD anymore, Aiden? It kind of seems like you only play Valorant. Absolutely insane click right there. That's a peak of the GD era. When is What made my brother think that was a good idea? I do not know. I thought you'd get like arrested if you yelled something like that. I'm playing Val constantly for like over 2 weeks, so you don't think it's a phase. Oh my god. Why'd you play Valorant out of all games? I guess we'll never know, right? Alright. Legitimately, I'm gonna do like one more attempt and then I'm gonna head out. I've been here for a while. I got 74 times 2. I got 35 to 100. It was really not bad at all. Because it's fun. You know, that's a valid reason. That's a valid reason. What happened to give you every project in GD? Oh my god. It's a game that you can play with friends. True, that's like the biggest problem with GD, I guess, is that like you can't really play with friends. I mean, you can do some things, but like, you know, Globed is like as far as you can get. Okay, if only I was better at this ship in the wave, would I be doing better? Absolutely insane logic there, right? Okay, yeah, I'm done. Well, that was a good day. Let's update my progress here. Yo, I'm 8th on the friends leaderboard. Let's go. That's actually pretty bad. However, 7 people have beat this. Alright, well, anyways. Let's get our daily rewards. And yeah, that was good. Good progress. I'm happy with that. If I could beat it tomorrow, that would be amazing. I really hope I could beat it tomorrow. You know, if there's a random level before to make a level for you, could you potentially verify you're not trolling something random that I would do? I've never verified a level before, and I'm a really slow player, so it's unlikely. It depends how much I like the level and if the level's fun or not, but yeah, honestly, you could probably find like anybody but me to verify it. I'm slow at learning levels. Okay, wait, there's a lot of messages I haven't read for some reason. This isn't the only time he's done. He also did the same thing while we were on the bus. Oh my god, really? And he got arrested. He did actually? That's crazy. If y'all want to see the magic wheel, I might, maybe, I don't know, maybe. That was the last attempt. It was, yeah. Stop choking on the I mean the ball part, yeah. Red never verifies, yeah. I do not. Besides my own levels, that's it. But yeah, anyways. Oh, wait, Aiden. You said I never verify anything. It seems like you're saying this out of like, because I've said I don't want to verify your unfinished levels before. But I don't know. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'll see y'all later in good progress.